Good morning. Good morning. We are going to start with our card of the day and then we'll go on and do a bit more of a reading. I don't know what all this is going to be about, but I have just had a feeling like we're supposed to be here and doing this. Okay. So today's card is returning. Spiritual journey, growth, renewal, healed. Look how pretty. Okay. This is from the Rebecca Campbell, The Ancient Stones Oracle deck. Here's the cover to that. How are you doing today? There we go. Okay. Some believe that Glastonbury Tor, a sacred hill in southwest England that draws people from near and far, is a labyrinth. Legend says that it was once part of Druid initiation rite in which initiates would walk around its perimeter before winding upward until they reached the top. A labyrinth has a single path that spirals inward to a center point and ancient stone labyrinths have been uncovered all over the world as a symbol. It's also seen in prehistoric rock carvings. The same path that leads in also leads us out. As a symbol, the labyrinth can represent the spiral journey of life. It can also represent the inner journey into the soul to explore our inner nature and back out again into the physical world, having gained a deeper understanding of ourselves. Amongst many other things, the labyrinth can be used for insight and clarity, decision making, releasing the past, new beginnings, and as a way to connect with our ancestors. The returning card is a reminder to trust the spiral journey of your life, to trust life through all its changes, and when you think you may be over a pattern or lesson, to circle back to it, a little more change than before. This card often appears as a sign that growth is happening, the healing is happening. Yay. Um, that you're facing a pattern or lesson again, but in a brand new way, for you're not who you were before. You've grown. Ancient Stones activation. I surrender to the spiral journey of my life. I ask the stone labyrinths to reveal to me how I'm changing, growing, and healing in with every step. Amen. And so it is. Okay, so there's that. So that's automatically our first card of the reading. And then I feel like we're supposed to do a goddess, one of these cards here. This is what's this one called again? I don't know why all of a sudden I can't remember the names of anything. But the divine feminine. Oya na siya no tu. Oya na kaya na siya no suya no oya na. Okay. Ooh. Yajra Yogini. Yajra Yogini. The essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. Amen. I love that. Okay. Done with that one. Okay, so what's next? This one. Yeah. And if you guys do ever have any questions about any of the cards, just let me know and I will um I'll share with you what they are. Buonasera, buonasera. Three of Swords. It's got pretty colors, doesn't it? Ten of Swords, but it was upside down. Am I supposed to leave it upside down? I'm really like so again, I said this in the last thing. Um, I'm gonna use my rods this time. Look, aren't they fun? So I said my last thing that for years I have never like felt like drawn to do reversed readings at all ever. Like as soon as I see them, my brain's like, "Meh, flip that thing." But just lately, every now and then. So let's ask. All right, Spirit. I'm just like letting it warm up. I wanted to show you these just so you could see them. I've had them for a few years and just haven't really been using them much. But then a friend of mine brought hers to a trip we were on, and then it's kind of inspired myself and a couple of others to start using them. Okay. Okay, Spirit, are we supposed to leave this card upside down? Okay. We got a yes. All right. I don't worry, I won't take that long for everything. I just wanted to show you my rods. Okay. And that's so interesting. Okay, so Ten of Swords, and that's a pretty card too. And I think we're done with that deck. So maybe we're starting to get our thoughts in order here, because that's okay. Inner power. Let it be known, no will or desire is more powerful than I embodied. Ooh, I love it. Amen. Okay, so that goes up there. Are we done with this? Yes, that can go there. And then I really feel like we're supposed to do one of these, which is interesting because this is a winter deck. You know, the Seasons of the Witch has a new autumn deck, and it's coming out. It may already be released now, or it's being released in like any time now. I would like that one. But right now it's all about paying off the kids' school, and so this one's upside down too. What do I do with all these upside down cards? Um, Artisan of Winter Sword. So it kind of looks like the Queen of Swords, maybe, right? Are you supposed to be upside down? Yes. And she's interesting because she's right up underneath this, almost like she's mirroring the Three of Swords. All right, do I do another one from here? Yes. Okay. This one's upside down too. This is the Tower card. Am I supposed to leave this one upside down? Yes. Okay. All right. That's underneath the upside down Ten of Swords. All right. So interesting. Guys are jazzing things up on me. I'm not complaining. It's just interesting. Keeping it fresh, I guess. Okay. Then we have Daughter of Cups. Look how cute. So precious. All right, I guess we're done. Okay. Look at that. Three. Count them. One, two, three reversed cards. All right, close your eyes. We're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, pulling out the beautiful Mother Earth energy through our root, all the way up through our center channel, asking Mother Earth, please share with us your beautiful, unconditional love energy. Help us to feel grounded. And just please hold us in this space, this sacred space, breathing in, out through the mouth, releasing all that no longer serves you. Again, in and out. Just letting all that tension just drain from your shoulders, from your body. This time we're going to be putting our attention on Father Sun, Source Light Energy, pulling down that Source Light Energy, asking Father Sun, please just send us clarity and cleansing, clearing and aligning. And whenever we exhale, breathing out through your mouth, releasing again all that no longer serves you, all energy that does not belong to you, any stagnant energy, any energy that's keeping you from seeing clearly. Breathing in and out, in, out. One more there. Needing help to get extra nice and clear. Breathing in, out. This time, breathing in to our heart center, asking Father, Son, and Mother Earth to come together to create this beautiful, sacred, balanced energy, a divine feminine, divine masculine, creating that balance and seeing that throughout our whole energetic field. Breathing in, out, in, out. One more. In, just really nice and slow, calm, allowing it to ground you, allowing it to connect us together for this sacred time, in this sacred space. Breathing in. Suyano tu. Suyano. Calling in our angels and our guides, calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene too, calling in our highest of the high of love and light, including our ancestors of love and light, and only those of the highest high of love and light to be here with us together today, to be here to help us to be clear channels, receiving and giving the exact messages in which we are meant to receive for our highest good. Also calling in and asking assistance from Archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, Raphael, Shemuel, and Ezekiel. Please be here with us together today to help keep the space a sacred space, cleansed and cleared of all energy that does not belong here, and amplifying and purifying all energy that does. And please help us to please clear any help us to see clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, know clearly, clearing any distortions from our past, present, or future that may keep us from receiving um, receiving it the way it's meant to be received. Oya nakaya nasiya no tui, nakaya nasiya no tu. Oya nakaya nasiya no tui, nakaya nasiya no tu. Oya nakaya nasiya no tui, oya nakia no oya na. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna clean us up just for a second. Yeah, that's good. Oya nasiya no tu. Oya nakaya nasiya no tu, no oya na. Okay. All right, Spirit, talk to us. What do we need to know for our highest good today? Mañana ciano tú. All right, I'm just going to start talking because I don't, this, it's not, they're not going past the first few words, but you are on the road ahead. You are ahead of the game, okay? You're on the road ahead. You're ahead of the game. Path is clear. Oya nakaya nasiano tui, nakaya nasiano tu. Stop worrying about like what's behind you. Stop worrying about like what's ay, nakaya nasiano oy and everything that's around you. It's just so much going. It feels like so much going on all around you. And they're like, stop worrying about what's back there, about those that you have um, started growing away from. Stop looking back and worrying about that. Don't do that. Don't keep your eyes, don't have your eyes in the rearview mirror. Keep your eyes forward. You're here. They're there. They still have work to do, and that's okay. It's okay. Let it be. Let it be. You can't throw everybody in a wagon and bring them with you. So keep your eyes forward. Stop worrying about that. Stop worrying about everything that's going on over here. Stop worrying about everything that's going on over here. It's too much for your brain right now whenever you are worrying about what's in here and what's up there, what's ahead. You're doing good, like as far as like where you're located, like where your base camp is. Oya na siano tuia na kaya na siano tuia no oia na kaya na. You are rooted firmly in where you are, and you are where you're supposed to be. May not be what you want to hear, at this moment, but for right now, you're where you need to be. Keep your so keep just working. Oyana siano tuyano kuyana, iana siano tuyano oyana. Keep working on planning ahead on the future, but getting work done here in the meantime as well. Iana siano tuyana, kiano tuyano oyana. Keep going deeper and within, healing more within, even in the dark crevices that you haven't been wanting to explore before. Keep going within. Keep diving in. Keep going inward. Keep going inward. Keep going inward. This is like the work that you're doing right now. It's like you maturing in this time period. The work that you're doing right now. If I could just turn this like this so I can kind of face you guys. Um, the work that you're doing right now is like you maturing into your role, in this on your path and who you are. It's like you are becoming this woman that it's like all you've always almost like it's almost like it's beautiful because it's showing like you're becoming this woman that you've always looked up to and you didn't realize it was you all along. Oh, I love that. Um, so just keep doing the work, keep planting seeds, keep manifesting, keep dreaming big. Um, some dreams, yes, may be on the back burner for now, but that doesn't mean that they're not to be. So keep dreaming big. Keep dreaming for those to be. Um, Oyana kayana siano tuiana kiano tuiano suiana. I was just I'm looking at I keep going whatever the card that always draws you, you're like, "Meh," is this Three of Swords. I keep looking at that and trying to think about like trying to see where all that is. And I know part of it's that whole not looking back thing and being worried about relationships that you're growing out of. But it feels like I just want to make sure, like, because it kind of feels like more like it's like, okay, so they're showing, like, they're talking about too, like, you are just like with this Daughter of Cups, that like, you're just like, you need to be careful. You need to be careful with yourself, with your feelings, with your heart, with the people you're around. You're still like, you're doing so much deep work right now that it's like your emotions are like this young, like they're young again, like your emotions are young again. And they don't want you need to protect them. You need to protect yourself and you need to protect your emotions and you need to honor them in this way of like treating them like as you would like a young, like if you have like if you were like caring for a young child and she was upset about and was not understanding why certain things weren't going her way or why certain people do certain things, stuff like that. And how would you communicate with her, this like 7-year-old girl, like why things are the way they are? Um, and why we need like why certain like friends don't want to play anymore or why she shouldn't play with certain friends, that kind of thing. Um, and even like why she can't like, some of the things of like why you can't play outside right now, that kind of a thing. Like it's like because there's certain things that are holding you back, but that inner child that's is because with you with all this work that you're doing, she's she's kind of come forward more and out of like hiding as much. And so you need to take care of her and talk to her and about all of this emotions and everything and telling her just take care of her in this way, this gentle motherly way of, you know, explain it. It's almost like you're talking to yourself in this way of that, like you would a child, like you're telling her yourself, like your inner child, I'm sorry that that the relationship with so and so isn't what you thought it would be. Some friendships just aren't meant to be. Just how you would a child, tell that to like talk to yourself, your inner child in that way and hold her and care for her and let her feel her emotions and know that it's not wrong to like she didn't do anything wrong. Think people just kind of grow apart or that kind of a thing, and just take care of her and allow her to feel all of her emotions and know that they are all good and right. That, sometimes we're just sad without a reason. Sometimes we get frustrated and mad when we don't get the things that we want right now. But sometimes we have to wait. Um, Things like that. Like just care for her. Care for that inner child right now. Extra, extra. Give her give her a lot more love than you like gentleness than you normally would have in the past. In the past, you would just kind of skate over everything just to kind of like keep going, keep the momentum going, keep like getting things done, being productive, that kind of a thing. And you would just like, I don't know, maybe get angry or whatever instead of getting past like underneath that anger at like what the actual feelings are. And they're saying this time you need to like just take the time to feel into what the actual feelings are underneath the anger that you're having. You're hurt, like you may have your feelings hurt. You may have, whatever it is. You need to examine that and then allow yourself to feel those feelings. And then think about like when you're thinking, feeling into them, whether like through meditation, just sitting quietly, when you're laying in bed before you go to sleep, or when you wake up in the morning, just lay there. Don't jump up and rush out of the room. If there's thoughts going through your head when you first wake up in the morning, let them come through your head. They're coming through for a reason, and just sit with them and think about them and then talk, then figure out like why am I feeling this? Where is it coming from? Where does my attention need to go? Like how do I need to address this? Feel into this, all the things. So just like feel into that, like feel into it and help your inner child understand. And if you talk to your inner child the way you would talk to a 7-year-old child, then that helps you to process it. Like, how would you process it if this was somebody else outside of you, is what they're saying. That's what I was having a hard time getting a grasp on, is what they're saying. Like, just pretend that how would you explain it to somebody outside of yourself if the same thing was happening? And then that's how you explain it to your inner child. Okay. It's like you're parenting yourself all over again. It's like we're going through a whole nother growing up phase. second time around, and this time we're the mama, we're the daddy, we're the aunt, we're the uncle, the grandma, grandpa, all the things. And we're here to take care of business. Like we're here to like make sure we're parented in a way that we need. And so we have the power to do this, and we need to take ownership in that and know that at this point, if we're ignoring our feelings, that's on us. It's not because we're pulling on the hem of somebody's skirt and then being like trying to get their opinion, and they're telling them our feelings and they're ignoring our feelings. It's us. That's on us. So we can't ignore our feelings anymore. We need to address them. We need to feel into them. And we need to like think about like how would I talk to somebody else in in this situation, a child? And then that's how, and they're saying it, and they know that that kind of sounds condescending, but it's not in any way whatsoever. It's just that's where we're at right now. And that's what we need to take care of ourselves on this deeper level. Okay. Okay. I'm just going through in my head, like, have we covered everything? So, inner child work, like addressing our, not ignoring our emotions, seeing what's underneath that surface level emotion, addressing that, really taking time to feel into all of it and explaining to our inner child why things happen. Um, we're on the right track. We're on the right path. Stop over paying attention to what's going on here and what's behind us. Um, Oyana siano tuiana kayana siano tuiana oyana. Taking our power back and responsibility of like of that it's our job. It's our job to make sure that our own emotions are addressed, our own thoughts and our own feelings and our own like that we don't ignore our own emotions, our own thoughts and feelings, because we've gotten into we can get into that pattern of ignoring what we need physically, mentally, emotionally, and just getting on with our day because that's the way that we've been taught to live. But it's our job to make sure that that doesn't happen anymore. It's our job to make sure that we examine our thoughts and our feelings and our emotions, that we take care of ourselves in this way. We have to stop and think about like what am I feeling in this moment? Why am I getting irritated? Why am I mad? What's underlying that? Why is that like what's happening with this and all that? It's we have to like keep digging deeper to get to the true understanding of and see the patterns and things. They're saying like it's the patterns that we need to pay attention to. If I'm always getting irritated with this situation or with this kind of person or with this particular person, or if I'm always getting irritated with whatever it is, see the pattern, notice the pattern, and then go deeper. Why? Why am I always irritated by this or that? Why does this make me mad? Why does this every time? Why am I so impatient with in this situation but not in this situation? They're saying like it's it's up to us. We have to start noticing the patterns to get to figure out what's underneath it, what's underlying it. So that way we can heal it. We can heal it and love on her and just be like, girl, we can do this. Let's get to that next level together by by taking ownership of our own actions, our own emotions, our own thoughts, and our own feelings. If you are always irritated by when somebody says this or when somebody does that or whatever it is, your job. It's your job to then go, why? To whenever you're laying in bed at night, to ask those questions in silence, or when you go to meditate and you're laying there or sitting there, Ask the question, why? Help me see the pattern. Go inward and just see what comes up. Ask for guidance, ask for help. Have those silent, still moments to sit or lie and receive. But I'm also getting like it's not a time for big changes. Like it's not a time for like big life-changing changes. That's a wait. Like wait on like it's not a yes or no, it's a wait. Wait on buying the big thing. Wait on making the big move. Wait on doing the big job shift. Wait, wait, wait. Wait. That's all I'm getting is wait. It's like something like you were about to jump ship on something or you're about to like make some ginormous like purchase or something. And they're like, girl, wait. Just wait. Just take a beat. Take a breath. Wait. Wait. And they're like, I know you're asking why. And they're like, you'll see. You'll see. And that's all they're saying. You'll see. You'll see. In the meantime, making now they're going to this one here. Um, really work on continuing to grow on the spiritual path and making each moment like how can I make today be live in today and live in this moment in a more grateful way, in a way that's um more sacred, more loving, more filled with just hope and gratitude and magic and all the things. How can I make this day, how can I live in today in this more grateful way, more sacred way, more connected way, connected to spirit, connected to my intuition, connected to all that is? How can I live in that? What can I do today? Or what can I even do in this moment? If you have like a pause moment of like there's like a gap time between what you have to do and what you've just finished doing, then stop in that moment and go within and be like, what can I do right now to be more connected and live in more of a state of gratitude and in my heart space? Like go into your heart space, do like that little breathing exercise that we did. And oh dear, what's happening? That whole camera thing. Um, um, go go within into your heart space. Feel like what does she need right now? Does she need to just sit in stillness and quiet? Does she need to go take a bath? Does she need to take a walk without ear bobbles, whatever they're called, to without listening to podcasts or books or anything or music and just be connected with Mother Earth and the sounds around? Is there something in like a space in your home that's been feeling neglected that you need to like rearrange and move the energy around? What can I do right now in this moment to make it a little more special, a little bit more sacred, a little bit more grateful, a little bit more full of love and be more connected with my heart space in this moment? What is something I could do in this moment to be more connected to all that is? And see what she says. Go within in that heart space. You have this power to lead you in the direction that you're wanting to go. You have that power. We just have to be willing to follow. We have to be willing to follow and follow her, which has always been you. This woman that you've always wanted to be, this woman that you've always looked up to, this woman that you've always like cherished and thought, that's who I want to be. It's been you all along. We just have to be willing to do the inner work, listen to the guidance. We have to be willing to step forward and into those shoes if we want to be her. It's always been you. It's always been you. We just have to be willing to open up our hearts and be vulnerable and be willing to do this work. We have to also take accountability and be like, I'm the one that's got to like figure this shit out. It's up to me. I've got to figure out why I'm not moving forward in this moment, why my attention is always drawn over here, why I get so irritated over here. Why am I so mad at this? Um, why am I not doing my whatever I need to do, whatever work it is, and figure it out? It's up to us. We have to take responsibility for that, for all of this. But again, whatever that big move is, big purchase is or big move, just wait a moment. They're not saying how long. They're just saying you'll see. Just wait. Again, it's not a no. It's not a yes. It's not a no. It's just wait and see. They're like, you're getting there. You're getting there. You're totally making progress. You're absolutely making progress. And they are so proud of you. It's kind of like you've made it to middle school. It's like it's like you've been doing this healing work and everything, right? And you've been growing up and you're on your path. And now it's like you're in middle school, which is, that's kind of scary, isn't it? Um, but we're absolutely, completely, totally capable of doing it all. And that's why they're kind of putting their foot down on this one and being the principle of the matter and being like, you can do this. You just have to like own up to it and do it. Um, no more just like it's almost like it's been too easy just to hand it to spirit and then be like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. This is what I want, spirit here. And then if it's meant to be, it'll be. Or this is what I want to be like, spirit. Help me. Just can you take care of that for me? I want to be like this. Can you take care of that? Can you make me like this? And they're like, girl, you need to stand up and own your shit. It's time. With love. Said with love. Said with love. They're like, they know that this is all like this, none of this is easy. This is like, it's like you got to get through the grit and the grime to like get to it's like you found like you're like the pretty crystal in the middle, but you have to like chip away at the outer stuff to get to the treasure on the inside, right? But they're like, it's all going to be worth it in the end. It's all going to be so worth it. We just have to remember to keep trudging away at all of this, that you are growing and maturing in your path. There's no doubt about that. You are becoming the woman that you've always looked up to, that you've always wanted to be. And it's been her all along. It's been you all along. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. All right. Much love. Peace out. I'm out. Hope you guys have an amazing day.